Hello, this is Neto Sports Talk. I'm going to give you the breakdown of the top 25 teams for this upcoming weekend. Starting with Thursday's game with Florida versus Utah. I like Utah in that one. Then Michigan versus East Carolina. Michigan. Virginia versus Tennessee. Colorado and TCU. This is going to be a good game. This is an unknown game because you don't know what you're going to get out of Colorado. If I have to pick right now, I would take TCU, but I'm rooting for Prime and Colorado. Then we got Arkansas State versus Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma. Utah State versus Iowa. Ole Miss versus Mercer. Ole Miss. Oregon versus Portland State. Oregon. Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Indiana Hoosiers. Ohio State should win. Boise State versus Washington. This would be a tougher game than what they got the point spread. I like Washington. Rice versus Texas. Tennessee State versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame looked good last week. They should win again this week, Notre Dame. Buffalo versus Wisconsin. Georgia versus UT Martin. Georgia. Nevada versus USC. But hopefully their defense look better than they looked last week. Southeast Missouri State versus Kansas State. Texas A&M versus New Mexico. Texas A&M. Alabama versus Middle Tennessee. Alabama. Penn State versus West Virginia. Penn State. North Carolina versus South Carolina. This is my upset of the week because North Carolina is ranked and South Carolina not, but I got South Carolina upsetting North Carolina. Tulane versus South Alabama. Tulane. Oregon State versus San Jose State. This is going to be a good game. This is a possible upset, but I think Oregon State should pull it out. LSU versus Florida State. Two top 10 teams. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to go with Florida State in this matchup. And then the finale, Monday night's game, Clemson versus Duke. Clemson. That's the roundup for this weekend of top 25 teams.